Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kyle White Stadium here in beautiful Anahuac, Texas. You're watching Anahuac Sports Live, and I am Trent Hart. With me, as always, up top videoing is Terry Fortenberry, and we're here to bring you the 7th and 8th grade Anahuac Panthers as the Woodville Eagles 7th and 8th grade come to town tonight. Last game of the regular season for both the 7th and 8th grade. Very much a lot of success for this 7th and 8th grade football teams, and I do believe the 7th grade, who we'll be starting off with here first, has got 2 losses on the season, 1 in district, and they will probably be vying for the district title tonight against Woodville. Not sure what Woodville's record is this year, but the 7th grade Anahuac Panther team has done very well for themselves so far. Players to watch tonight is definitely Oscar Garza, the magic man there at quarterback, and also Cole Willis and Caden Campbell taking care of the running duties for the Panthers. As the Panthers get ready to receive to start this game, I need to get a scoreboard for you guys. I'll get that scoreboard fixed here in just a minute. So, little onside kick, and it is almost recovered, but it goes out of bounds. And I don't think it was quite far enough to begin with. Five and 2. Okay. So I just got informed that the 7th grade Woodville squad is 5 and 2. So they also with 2 losses on the season. This will more than likely be for the district title in 7th grade. There we go. I got it switched now on the scoreboard for you guys. So first play of the game from scrimmage, Oscar Garza comes under center. Pitches it to Willis. Willis looking for room to run, and he's met in the backfield really quickly. And number 3, Gage Tolar, got in the backfield first for the Eagles. So 2nd and 12 now for the Panthers, as they lost a couple on that last play to Willis. They come to the line again. Swanky here to the near side, split backs. Fake to Willis. He's rolling out to pass. He's throwing it. He's got Campbell, who is trying to look for more room. He's got the first down plus some, and falls inside the Woodville 30-yard line to move the chains and get a fresh set of downs for the Panthers. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here tonight for the last regular season game of the season for this middle school, with the Panthers of the 7th grade and the 8th grade here tonight. Excuse me. So 2 receivers to the far side. Willis and Campbell in the backfield. Snap is back, handoff to Willis up the middle. He'll get a few yards plus some and get close down to the 20-yard line. Good 9-yard gain there by Cole Willis. So 8 yards on the game for Willis. I'm laughing at our voice of the Panthers over there beside me, Guy Robert. So instead of 2 remaining, he said 2 gain. But it is 2 remaining. Second down, 2 to go. Willis and Campbell to the backfield again. Swanky here to the near side. He'll hand it to Campbell. Campbell won't get much on the play, but gets close to the first down. Gain of about 1. Quarterback sneak up the middle by Garza. And he'll get the first down and to the 10-yard line. So first and goal. On a good drive that started in Woodville territory. As Garza comes in from the sideline with the play. And the Panthers come up to the line. So Swanky and Anderson to the far side. Campbell and Willis in the backfield again. He'll hand it off to Willis. Willis sheds one tackler but runs right into another as he was drugged down. Lost the ball there a little bit, but recovered by number 77, Clyde Blumerick of the Anahuac Panther offensive line. So they gave him a yard on the play. .246 remaining in the first quarter. So Garza under center once again. Swanky here to the near side. Campbell the lone back. He'll hand it off to number 10, Omar Gutierrez. Sheds one tackle, cuts it back inside the 5-yard line. And they'll mark him down at the 4. Third down and go. 4 yards to get it into the end zone. Timeout by Anahuac. We're going to take it with them, and we will be back right here on Anahuac Sports Live. We appreciate everybody joining us. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back to Anahuac Sports Live, where there's 1:58 remaining. And the Anahuac Panther 7th grade offense is knocking on the door to get into the end zone here for the first time tonight. Appreciate everybody joining us. If you want to interact in the chat, we very much encourage that. If you would like to, we'll give you a shout out and conversate with you live here on the air. And if you would please, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And if you don't think you have a YouTube account, if you have a Gmail account, then you have a YouTube account. All you got to do is sign into YouTube with your Gmail account and password, and then you can hit that subscribe button for us. So swinging gate, we saw this a lot the last time that we saw the 7th grade team. So Garza, little high snap, going to take it himself, pitches it to Campbell. Falls forward, didn't get much, maybe a couple. But there is a flag on the far side of the field. And it's going to be a legal procedure against the Panthers. So little choice here. Back them up. Oh, it's offsides against Woodville. So that'll be half the distance to the goal. And they'll replay the third down. So 2 yards to break the plane and get in the end zone for the Panthers after the offsides play on Woodville. So snaps back, hands off to Campbell, and he will walk into the end zone for the Panther touchdown. So good drive there by the Panthers, starting at around their 45-yard line, around the Woodville 45-yard line, after the botched kickoff attempt to start this football game, as the Panthers will go for 2. Man in motion, he'll hand it off to him. That's Omar Gutierrez. Turns up inside, and he's caught before he was able to get into the end zone. That is a no-good attempt, but the damage is done. 6-0 with 1:15 remaining here in the first quarter of the game. We'll be back right here on Anahuac Sports Live. You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. And welcome back as we come back for the kickoff from the Panthers as they just scored, marched down the field 45 yards as they started that last possession on a kind of a botched kickoff there by Woodville, and was able to get into the end zone rather easily as they'll tee it off on their 40-yard lines. Welcome Dominic Edwards to following the Facebook channel. We sure do appreciate that follow. So Oscar Garza, the quarterback, also the kicker for this 7th grade team, boots it away, a little high kick, lands around just before the 30, and number 8, Aiden Barnhart, looking for room, and doesn't get much on it as they'll bring him down around the 32-yard line, and that's where the Eagles will start their first possession of the game. Want to remind you, if you are subscribing to our channel, we sure do appreciate that also. And if you would go to your privacy settings and turn on your visibility, if you would please, so that we can throw you into our prize drawings, which I will get into here in just a little bit. So number 3, Tolar, quarterback, hands it up the middle. And I believe that's number 19 for the Eagles. Yeah, it can't be number 19 because there's not one on my roster. So it is number 19, the tailback that was on that last carry, as Tolar is in the shotgun. Rears back, throws hard, and it's in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, number 8. And that's Aiden Barnhart. So number 19 is Aiden Weeks. Aiden Weeks. So back to pass, as that's to complete number 5, and he's got plenty of room to run as he gets inside the 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, and touchdown. And that was Kenneth Rigsby on the reception and the big run for the Woodville Eagles. I didn't see a flag. Oh, it is against Woodville. So he picked it up quick. So that huge touchdown play will be called back. And that'll be a big break for the 7th grade Anahuac Panther defense. Reminds me of last week during the varsity game as the Anahuac defense got a huge break in the 4th quarter. And if you didn't have a chance to listen to that, you can find that game audio only, unfortunately, but it is on the YouTube channel. So first down and 10 for the Eagles as the snap is back, and Tolar's going to keep it himself, but met in the backfield immediately. And that was number 4, King Charles, to get in the backfield for the Panther defense, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter, where the Anahuac Panthers lead it here over the Eagles 6-0. But the Eagles are marching down the field and trying to get their first score of the game. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is Anahuac Sports Live.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
And welcome back to the second quarter here at Kyle White Stadium in Anahuac, Texas, as the 7th grade Panthers lead the 7th grade Eagles 6-0. So second down and 11 for the Eagles. As Tolar in the shotgun. Number 6, Ledoux here to the near side. Looking to pass. Does so to number 5 once again, Kenneth Rigsby. And that kid's hard to bring down as he goes back up the middle like the play earlier. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Woodville.
For the Eagles.
And sorry about that. I just turned on the audio for the outside for you guys. So great run there by Kenneth Rigsby. Received it on the far side of the sideline of the field and was able to turn it up for a Woodville score. As they line up to go for 2, same formation, Tolar in the shotgun. 4 receivers, he'll hand it off to his tailback. Met in the backfield immediately. And that's number 78 for the Panthers. They're 79, Caden Billiot.
79 Billiot in the backfield, stopping the 2-point conversion. No good.
We're we're going to keep it right here for just a second as I work on some of the technical things that we got going on here in the stream. We appreciate everybody joining us, and again, if you would like to interact in the chat, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. Appreciate Jonathan Solis following the Facebook channel. As Woodville sets to kick off. A lot further kick this time, but it's heading toward the sideline again, and that's going to be a flag. So it looks like they're going to make Woodville kick the ball again. So they'll tee it off this time from their 35-yard line for the re-kick. Now it's up and kind of another ball out of bounds, and that's going to be another flag. Or they're going to, Anahuac's going to probably elect to take it right there. They're going to make them kick it again, so they'll back them up another 5 yards. So the ball's going to be set to kick off the 30-yard line this time. We'll see if they'll try the onside again. So kick is up, much better kick this time. Going to be fielded at the 45. And Gutierrez gets across midfield, falls forward. And he's going to be marked down just shy of the 45. Let's call it the 46-yard line, and that's where the Anahuac Panthers will bring up their second drive of the football game. So Garza come out under center. Willis in the backfield, the lone back. And Anderson here to the near side. Pitch to Willis. He's got a blocker. He got a little hole up front. Gets across the 40 and plows his way close to the 35. They'll mark him down at the 36. And I've been impressed with Willis this season as we've been watching him. Good fullback style runner. Downhill for sure, and runs like a freight train. Very hard to bring down. There is a lot of talent on the 7th grade football team for Anahuac, and it's going to be very interesting to see them as they grow into high school. So 2 backs this time. Garza will fake the pitch, take it up the middle, and he's met quickly as he gets across the 35, falls forward for 2.
Number 9, Garza on the quarterback, keeper, Dana on the play. Second down 8.
Second down and 8 now for the Panthers. So second down and 8. Garza under center, Swanky and Anderson here to the near side. Handoff to Willis as he plows his way forward across the 30. Able to gain about 5 or 6 on the play. I'm going to say 5. As he gets to the 29, that's going to bring up third down and 2. So snaps back, handoff to Willis once again up the middle, and he won't get anywhere. Probably a loss on the play.
52 Evans at the line of scrimmage making the stop for the Eagles. No gain. It'll be third down 3.
And those big linemen up front for the Eagles defense is able to hold on. As that'll bring up fourth down. And they're marked no gain. So 2 yards to pick up the first down.
Fourth down for the Panthers.
So Campbell and Willis back. He'll hand it off to Gutierrez. Gutierrez will hit the corner, and he loses the football. And it's on the ground, and I think it is recovered by the Eagles. And that's recovered by number 55, Solomon Reed of the Eagle defense. Great heads-up play to knock the ball out, then jump on it after the fact. So first turnover of the game for either team, as Gutierrez was in motion from the far side of the field. He had the corner and the first down if he had held on to the football. But that was just a good play there by Reed on the defense. So Tolar in the shotgun will hand it off up the middle to number 19. And that's Aiden Weeks on the carry. And brought down by Garza around the 31-yard line. Gain of 1 is what they'll give him. And 2nd and 9 is what they'll have for the next play. So shotgun formation once again, 4 receivers. Kind of a high snap, back to pass. He'll hit his target, but in and out of the hands of number 9, Ethan Sheard. So very interesting that Woodville spreading the offense out quite a bit from what we've seen so far, as they're not scared to pass the football. So 3rd down and 9 to go. Shotgun formation again. Back to pass. He lets it loose this time, looking for number 5. And it's, what a great play, as it was off the hands of the defender. Let's see if I can. And as you saw on that replay just then, what a great heads-up play by Kenneth Rigsby to keep his eye on the football as it went through two Anahuac Panther defenders' hands and right into his to turn it upfield and get a first down. So pass over here to the near side is going to be incomplete as Garza was pressing the quarterback.
Second down, 10.
So 2nd and 10. Same formation. Snap is back. It's high, and the Panthers are looking, and they in and out of the hands as it bounced off the turf. But that's going to be a huge loss for the Eagles. As number 77, Clyde Blumerick for the Panthers was getting back there for the defense. We're going to take a look at that one real quick while that timeout's being called. So 2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the first half. We're all tied up here 6-6. As they call a timeout just to talk about things, as they've got 3rd down and an eternity to go. We're going to say 20. I think 20 yards. 21, according to Guy Robert over there next to me. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are all over social media. Don't forget to go visit us on Facebook. We're also on Instagram and Twitter. So if you get a chance, some free time, go over there and visit us on all of our social media pages, where we try and post as often as we can about all things Anahuac area sports. So 3rd and forever for the Eagles here, and as their passing game has showed, they can probably catch that up. So snap is back, looking to the far sideline, looking for his favorite target, and what a pass again. What a pass and catch that time to Kaysen, and I don't want to pronounce that last name wrong. Let's take a look at that play. And as you can see, the shotgun formation once again, 4 receivers. The pass is going to be to the far side. As it went right through, over the top of the Panther defense and into the hands of the receiver. This time pass over to the far side of the sideline. Panther defense is not going to have anything of it. That was Kenneth Rigsby once again. And a loss on the play.
Number 10, Gutierrez on the stop. 2nd down, 13.
And that'll be 2nd down and 13. As that short pass to the sideline didn't fool the Panthers that time. So same formation, he'll send Rigsby in motion this time, hands it to him, looking for the near side corner. He gets it, plus some, inside the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown, Woodville. As you see, he got that corner and turned on the speed, and nobody was going to catch him. It looked like Garza was going to try and catch him there, but not enough in time, and the 6 points will go up for the Eagles. So 2-point conversion coming for the Eagles. Snap is back to Tolar. He looks to the far sideline, passes a little low and intended for Rigsby. But that'll be a no-good 2-point conversion for the Eagles as they pull ahead here with 48 seconds left in the first half. The Woodville Eagles lead it 12-6 over the Panthers. We'll be back right after this on Anahuac Sports Live. So back here for the rest of the second half. 48 seconds remain as Woodville was able to get down the field and score, and is now 12-6, leading over the 7th grade Panthers. So teed up once again at the 40. We'll see if they can't get it out of bounds again, but a better kick this time as it rolls close to the 20 and picked up by number 10, Gutierrez, as he's able to get a decent return and close to the 35-yard line. Make that the 34-yard line. And the Panthers are going to be looking to try and get in the end zone quickly here before we go into halftime. So taking their time with the play. But now they break the huddle and come to the line. Garza under center. Campbell and Willis in the backfield. A little bit of bump there by Garza. Throws it up to Willis. And it's almost intercepted as Willis was not able to hold on to the football. And that was number 6 for the Eagles, Tanner Ledoux. So incomplete pass, going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Good defensive play as Garza just had to throw it up there to avoid getting sacked in the backfield. .37 seconds left in the first half. As the handoff to Campbell didn't get far up the middle. Was able to gain about 3 on the play.
Gain of 3, 3rd and 7.
So clock's kicking down. They're going to take it into halftime. And that'll be it. As that sound signals, that is halftime. As in the first half of play, the Woodville Eagles are able to pull ahead here in Anahuac as they lead it 12-6 over the 7th grade Panthers. And we're going to take a quick break. I'll mute the sound on the outside, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half of the 7th grade football game here in just a little bit after this on Anahuac Sports Live. And welcome back to Anahuac Sports Live, where we're at halftime here in Kyle White Stadium in Anahuac, Texas, where the Woodville Eagles lead it over the Panthers 12-6. A little recap there on the first half play of football for the 7th grade. Woodville kicked off as Anahuac received for their first possession. A little short kick was fielded and went out of bounds, and the Panthers started at the Woodville 45, marched downfield, scored, but were able to put up 6. 2-point conversion was no good, and then after that the Anahuac Panthers kicked it off to Woodville, where the Woodville Eagles were able to drive downfield, put up 6 of their own, and then after that, the next possession of the Anahuac Panthers, the ball came loose. Woodville recovered in Woodville territory, and the Eagles took every advantage of that, and a couple of big plays by Woodville, big passes, and they were able to get in another 6, and that's where it stands right here at 12-6. So with 3:23 remaining in halftime, I want to remind everybody to don't go anywhere tonight. We have the 8th grade game coming up right after this one, and we're going to cover it as well. If you are out there in social media land, go to our Facebook page and share the YouTube link if you would, please. And share it across Twitter and Instagram as well if that is your poison. We sure would appreciate it. Go tell all your friends and family that we are live and covering the football games here tonight. We will also be live tomorrow for the varsity football game as Woodville will be visiting. And that will determine second place in Division 10 2A. With that, we're going to take another short break, and we'll be back here in about another 2.5 minutes right here on Anahuac Sports Live. This is Trent Hart. Don't go anywhere.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
And welcome back to the second half of the 7th grade football game between the Woodville Eagles and the Anahuac Panthers. I'm Trent Hart, and you're watching Anahuac Sports Live. We want to take a chance to thank our sponsors of the first and second quarter. Wilcox Drug Store, 1208 Miller Street, Anahuac, Texas, 409-267-6141. And Prime Agricultural Services, we very much appreciate their support, as it wouldn't be possible to bring you these broadcasts live without our sponsors. Also, thanks to Anahuac National Bank for sponsoring the halftime. Anahuac National Bank, 801 Ross Sterling in Anahuac, Texas, 409-267-3106. You can visit them at anbank.net, and they are a member FDIC equal housing lender. As the Anahuac Panthers take the field and getting set to kick it off here to Woodville to start the second half. And I'm sure the Anahuac Panther defense talked a lot about stopping the passing attack of Woodville, as they did it very well, and spreading the defense out with 4 wide receivers very often and out of the shotgun formation. So Garza runs up, kicks the football, high pooch kick, lands around just before the 40 and almost recovered, but not in time. As number 6, Ledoux on the recovery for the Eagles. So the Eagles will start at the 42. And I'm sure they'll stick to their offensive recipe, as it's worked well for them so far. So shotgun formation, 4 receivers. And Tolar takes it, hands it off to Weeks as he looks for the corner, gets it, and he is off to the races as it gets to the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Woodville.
Number 19 Weeks on the handoff from Linus Craig into the end zone.
No flags on the play. Let's see if we can take a look at the replay real quick, as Weeks turned on the wheels and was able to cut it upfield all the way in for the Woodville 6. Thanks to Turn 2 Special Companies for sponsoring the scoreboard that you all see on your screen. 2315 West Main Street in Baytown. As the Eagles attempt to go for 2 once again, snap is back to Tolar, passes it to the corner of the end zone, and it's in and out of the hands of number 5, Kenneth Rigsby. That is his favorite target. So didn't take long, 6:41 to go here in the third quarter, and we're going to take a quick break and be right back after this.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
So we're back here at Kyle White Stadium, where the 7th grade Woodville Eagles are leading it here over the Panthers 18-6. Tolar kicks it off. It's fielded, taken upfield. I think that's Gutierrez again on the return as he gets it across the 40-yard line, and they'll mark it down at the 41. So first possession for the Panthers here the second half, as they try to get something going here offensively, which is kind of uncharacteristic from what we've seen from them this year so far, and not much out of the Magic Man, as they've keyed in on his number all night long. So swinging gate here for the Panthers. Looks like Swanky to the far side. So they hurry up, snap is back to Garza. He flips it out to Campbell. He's trying to fall on it, and he does. That's going to be an incomplete pass.
Second down.
So a little confusion there on the Panthers offense. As they were unable to trick the Eagles. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So they're going to try the same formation once again. Snap is back. Garza's low, and he's going to just fall on it. Has a couple of bad snaps there. That's going to be a loss on the play.
Loss of 6 on play for the Panthers. 35-yard line, 3rd down, 16.
So 2 swinging gate plays in a row, and it doesn't go the Panthers' way. As both snaps are low, and Garza's having to do something out of nothing. And usually when I'm saying that about Garza, he makes something happen out of nothing, and he hasn't been able to do that here tonight. So Garza under center this time. Willis and Campbell the backs. He's going to drop back to pass, lets it go hard, and it's going to be intercepted by Rigsby at the 50-yard line and brought down by Swanky on the far side of the field, and Woodville will start with good field possession for this second possession of the second half. So they'll mark it at the 47-yard line of the Panthers. That's definitely not the play they wanted to start off this second half. So Tolar back in the gun again. Snap is back. He'll hand it off up the middle to Weeks, and he's met up quickly and finally brought down at the 50-yard line. Going to be a loss of about 3.
In the backfield led by number 10, Gutierrez.
And as you just heard, number 10, Omar Gutierrez was the first to get to him. And a swarm of black jerseys were able to get in the backfield and hold Weeks for loss. So Tolar in the gun, snapped a little high again as Campbell tries to get to him, brings him down at the 42-yard line. Another big loss for the Eagles and a big play for the Panther defense. Let's take another look at that one. And you'll see number 3, Campbell, getting good penetration up front, and the first one to get to Tolar. And excellent defensive play there by Campbell. So same formation again. Snap is back. Tolar back to pass. Looking for Rigsby, and it's batted down. Great defensive play there by the wideout.
Third down.
I believe that was Swanky there on the far side. The cornerback.
Fourth down.
To bat it down. That's going to be up 4th down for the Eagles. There we go. Got it fixed on the scoreboard now. So they're going to try to punt it away. It's not a bad punt, as it's going to fall, and they're going to mark it down just before the 30, I think. No, they're going to mark it down where it was taken at the 29. So pretty good punt there by the Eagles. The only punt of the football game here tonight so far. So 3 minutes and 50 seconds remain here in the third quarter. As the Panthers will get another opportunity here to try and put some points on the board. Garza pitches back to Willis. Willis got a couple of blockers up front, and he's able to plow his way forward past the 40 to the 45 and falls forward to about the 47-yard line. Great run there by Willis.
6-yard line. Marking 47. First and 10.
And look at this. Great blocks up front. And especially by number 77. For the Panthers, Clyde Blumrick. As that was probably the biggest gain for the Panther offense here tonight. So fresh set of downs. As two-back formation, Swanky to the far side. Handoff up the middle to Willis, and he's met up quickly by big number 62. That's Dustin Barlow on the tackle.
On the play. Second down, 12.
They're going to say it's a loss of 2. Now we'll say loss of 1. So the handoffs up the middle are been very, very difficult for the Panthers, as the big defensive line of Woodville has been able to contain the run game of the Panthers so far. So 2nd and 11, Garza under center. Snap is back, and he'll pitch it off to Willis once again as he gets back close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 2.
19 Willis on the carry. 48-yard line. Third down, 9.
So he was able to gain 2 back. It's going to bring up third down and 9 to go. Clock continues to run. 1:40 now left in the third quarter. So they break the huddle. Swanky to the near side this time. Willis in the backfield. They'll pitch it to him. He's looking to pass, and he lets it go, throwing it into traffic, and that is intercepted. At the 35-yard line, they're going to mark the play dead, as that was number 3, the quarterback, Gage Tolar, as the ball was just thrown up and intercepted there for another turnover for the Eagle defense. As you see there was 3 defenders in the area. And like I said, that's the second turnover of the night for the Eagle defense. So third possession for the Eagles this half. Snap is back, handoff to Weeks up the middle as he sheds a couple of tackles and runs into a couple more just shy of the 40. Able to get 3 yards on the play. They're going to say he's gained 4. So 2nd and 6 coming for the Eagles. So Tolar back in the gun again, 4 receivers once again. Snap is back, a little high. He's going to handle up to middle to Weeks. Weeks has plenty of room to run, and he's met hard after he got the first down by number 19, Trevor Willis. But that is enough to get a first down and move the chains. As he gets close to midfield, and they're knocking on the door of Panther territory once again. So timeout by Anahuac, and we're going to take an opportunity to let everybody know about our giveaways, and we are starting in here tonight. That's actually the end of the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, we're going to take a chance to talk about our giveaway for a minute. And that starts tonight. As you see on your screen, we're going to be giving away 2 School Spirit shirts, courtesy of Anahuac Sports Live, and We've Got You Covered. And we're going to be giving away 2 AP Spirit cowbells. And all you got to do is hit that subscribe button if you haven't already to be entered to win. Also, if you want to be entered to win one of the 2 shirts or the 2 cowbells, you can donate to Anahuac Sports Live. And we're still looking to upgrade a lot of our equipment. And we sure would appreciate any kind of donation support that you're able to give. I'll pull that information up for you here shortly. And you can do so on Venmo at Anahuac Sports Live, or you can click the link in the YouTube description of this live stream. Our donation button for PayPal is located there, or you can take a shot of the QR code on the screen. And again, we appreciate anybody that can donate to the channel and help us out as we look to broadcast the playoff games for high school football as they get started. And we'll be traveling to wherever the Panthers will be playing and whoever they will be playing that first week of the playoffs. And a lot of that hinders on tomorrow and the outcome of the game between them and Woodville. So back now for the 4th quarter of the 7th grade football game. First and 10 for the Eagles as they're close to midfield. High snap, handoff up the middle to Weeks, and he's met immediately for a loss. Looking for the number of that defender.
Number 19.
And that's number 19 for the Panthers.
Willis in the backfield.
Trevor Willis in the backfield for the loss.
Second down, 15.
Going to be a loss of 5 and bring up 2nd and 15 for the Eagle offense. So Tolar back in the gun once again. 4 receivers. Looking to pass, and he's got a man out there, and it's intercepted. So maybe the big defensive play that the Panthers were looking for. And that was Eli Swanky, the cornerback on the coverage and the interception for the Panthers.
First and 10 from their own 37-yard line.
We'll take a quick look at that one, as it was much better coverage there by the Panthers that time. As Tolar rolled to his right a little bit, let the pass go a little short, and Swanky watched it all the way into his hands for the interception. Great play there by Eli. So first and 10 for the Panthers, and that will give them an opportunity here in the 4th quarter as it's just getting underway, as they need to score here to make it a 1-possession ball game. So Garza comes under center. Snap back, pitches it to Willis. Willis is going to look for some blockers, turns it back up the middle, sheds a couple of blockers, plows his way over a man, and is able to gain about 6 or 7.
Willis on the carry, stop made by 6, Ledoux.
So we're going to say a gain of 7, and it's going to be 3 yards left to go on here on the 2nd down. So good vision there by Willis to see the blockers in the hole that turned up in the middle as he was looking for the edge, and reversed his field a little bit to get it back up the middle. And a good gain there for the Panthers. They're trying to get set. Willis and Campbell in the backfield. Swanky here to the near side. Pitch back to Willis. Willis is going to turn it inside up the middle, and he's going to fall forward enough for the first down and move the chains. And they get close to midfield themselves. Clock continues to run, 4:55 remaining in the ball game. As the Magic Man Garza comes in from the sideline with the play to relay it to his huddle. Comes up to the line and settles under center. Willis and Campbell in the backfield again. Garza's going to look to pass, and there it's going to be a false start on Anahuac. And that's going to back him up. So after a 5-yard penalty, 1st and 15. Not 2nd and 15, 1st and 15. There we go. Clock continuing to run, approaching 4 minutes now left in the 4th quarter. So Garza now looking to pass here to the near side, and it's in and out of the hands, and it's intercepted again by number 5, Rigsby, and he's going to turn it upfield, and he's looking to score, but he's met quickly by a host of Anahuac return people. I saw a flag fly in there. We'll see what that's about. So 3rd turnover for the Eagle defense. And that will all but put the nail in the coffin as far as the hopes for this Anahuac Panthers team to get within a possession and hopes of pulling this one out. The flag has been waved off as we got 3.5 minutes left here in the ball game. And the Woodville Eagles have excellent field position off of the Rigsby interception. As the Anahuac Panthers offense has not been able to get much going here tonight against this Eagle defense, as they are very big up front, defensively and offensively. As they're waiting to get the chains set up on the far sideline. And they do so. As that play is busted up quickly. As Weeks was looking for room to run, didn't have any. That's going to be a loss on the play. Loss of about 6 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 16 for the Eagles.
33-yard line, 2nd down.
Looks like there's 2 number 5s on the field, so I can't tell who's in at quarterback at the moment for the Eagles. But it is Weeks in the backfield as a running back. Send Rigsby in motion. They're going to pitch it to him as Rigsby looks for room to run it, and he's still on his feet. Falls forward inside the 35 and falls to about the 34, I would think. And gets most. He won't get any yardage out of that play as he was scrambling around looking for room to run and didn't have any.
3rd down.
So no gain, 3rd and 16. Clock continues to run as we approach 2 minutes left in the football game. Shotgun formation again, 4 wide receivers. Snap back a little high. He's going to roll out to his left, look for a man, and it's picked off up the middle. And that's number 7 for the Panthers. That's Derek Dominy with the interception for the defense, as that's Anawak's second defensive turnover of the football game. And we got about a minute and a half remaining here. So the Anahuac Panthers will have to score quickly if they want to have a shot at winning this football game. So Garza under center. Campbell and Willis in the backfield again. Swalka here to the near side. Pitch to, I don't think that's Campbell. Looking for the number. That's actually number 4 on the carry for the Panthers. That's King Charles. So gain of 2. Clock approaching 1 minute to play. Garza comes in from the sideline. Relays the play call. We are under a minute now. As he comes under center. Snap back, handoff to Campbell this time, and he's met immediately by a number of white Woodville jerseys. Look like number 62, Dustin Barlow, in there on the tackle of the loss. 30 seconds remain. This will be the last play if Anahuac chooses to do so. So last play of the season coming up for both teams. So we tick down just now under 10 seconds. So the final play of the 7th grade football 2020 season coming. And they may not be able to get it off, as that is it. And the end of the season, where the Woodville Eagles here come to Anahuac and beat the 7th grade football team 18-6. And if I had to guess right, with that win, Woodville wins the district title for 7th grade in District 10-3A. As they come to center field to say congratulations to each other and good game. We appreciate everybody joining us for this first 7th grade game. We're going to be right back with the 8th grade football game here shortly, as both 8th grade teams are taking the field. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Don't forget to spread the word that we are live and that we are broadcasting. And we'll be back right after this on Anahuac Sports Live. So as you see, as we get ready to start the 8th grade football game here, the coin toss is complete, and Woodville has won and deferred to the second half. So the Panthers will receive the ball to start things off here in the first quarter. Appreciate everybody joining us once again. Feel free to please give us a share on any of our social media outlets, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We sure do appreciate all the support from our viewers, from our donators, and from our sponsors. Trying to climb that subscription ladder on YouTube to where we can get to the point of going live mobile. And sometimes we run into that, folks, whenever we are on the road and have little to no internet, as we're still looking into ways to increase our internet while we're on the road with a combination of hotspots. As Woodville gets set to kick it off, and it'll fall and be fielded by Quandre around the 30. He fields it, crosses the 40, out of bounds, just past it, around the 43, 44-yard line. And that's where the Panthers will start off things here in this football game. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. As Edmond pitches it back to Camden, as he turns up the speed across midfield inside the 40 to about the 42-yard line. And great first play there to start things off for this Panther offense. They hurry up to the line again, pitch to Wilson again, and Wilson goes up the middle, met after he gains about 5. Actually gained 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Panthers. So 2 plays, both to Camden Wilson, as the Panthers are looking to strike early here. This 8th grade football team is undefeated on the season, and this is for the district championship here tonight against Woodville, as they've only lost 1 game, and that was earlier in the year to Tarkington. So shotgun formation this time. Witherspoon in motion. Edmond fakes it to him. He'll hand off to Wilson. Wilson will turn it up the speed, and he's going to go inside the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Let's take another look at that one. As Camden Hollywood Wilson, it's been mostly him this whole first possession for the Panthers. So you see there, fake to Witherspoon, and Wilson quickly gets here to the near side and easily walks into the end zone for the touchdown. So 2-point conversion is good, as Delau was able to take it in, and the Panthers will go up 8-0 over Woodville. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. This is Anahuac Sports Live. And welcome back. 5:33 remain here in the first quarter of play, where Anahuac quickly marched downfield and was able to put 8 points on the board and lead it here over Woodville 8-0. Seeing a lot more chatter in the chat. Appreciate it. As Anahuac sets to kick it off. I believe that's Ponce for the kick for Anahuac, and it's off the side of his foot, and it's going to go out of bounds. An illegal procedure flag will come up for the Panthers. It looks like Woodville's going to elect to take it from that point. And it'll be first down for the Eagles at the 41-yard line. So number 7, Isaiah Coleman, the quarterback for the Eagles, as he'll hand it off to number 3, Bolden. And he is met in the backfield by a slew of black jerseys. And that's a loss on the play. Looks like Tyler Kelly was one of the first for the Panthers to get in the backfield. Loss of 5 on the play, 2nd and 15 now for the Eagles. So shotgun pistol formation now. As the quarterback rolls off to his right, lets it go. He's got a man, but it's too low. Intended target for number 12, Jacob Hyder. As Coleman was rushing and threw off the front foot, and the pass was really low there and falls incomplete. So we have a little discussion down on the field. I didn't see a flag. Block in the back, declined, and that's going to bring up 3rd down, and 15 to go. So Coleman in the pistol, snap a little low, he's looking to pass, hit hard in the backfield, but it's complete to number 3, Bolden. But he's met pretty quickly and able to get a few of the lost yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. And they'll have to punt it away here with 4th and 10 coming for the Eagles. I'll be very surprised if they don't punt it here. Looks like they're thinking about it. And it does look like they're going to go for it. So 4 receivers, trips out to the far side of the field. Looking to pass, lets it go flying hard as the number 84 for the Panthers, Talon Cunningham, adjusts and almost had an interception. But that'll be a turnover on downs and great field position for the Panthers. Coates coming in with the play. As it looks like Coates is going to be coming in at quarterback. 4 receiver set, shotgun formation, Witherspoon in motion. Coates will keep it himself, turn it up the middle, and he's got close to a first down, gain of about 9. Haven't seen Coates too much come in at quarterback this year. So a little bit of misdirection for the Panther offense to get him in there. And a good gain there by Quandre Coates. So Edmonds back into quarterback this time. as he'll come under center. Coates and Wilson, the split backs. Hand off to Wilson. Wilson looking for the edge again. He's got it. He turns on the speed inside the 20, 15, 10, and that's where he's going to be brought down, and the ground caused that fumble to come out. And they'll mark him down at the 10-yard line, but that's enough for a first down for the Panthers. Offsides called against Woodville, as Anahuac will decline that and take the result of the play. So first and goal, as the Panthers are knocking on the door once again. So Edmonds under center. Coates and Wilson are the running backs. He'll hand it off and fake it to Wilson. Hands it off to Witherspoon. Witherspoon hits for the corner of the end zone. Gets close to it and ran out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Witherspoon's got some speed too, as they send him in motion often. As the Panthers hurry up to the line and looking to get it off quickly here. Quarterback keeper probably coming, and it is, and he will cross the goal line as Edmonds gets it in for another Panther touchdown. So they'll come back and attempt to. I've been thoroughly impressed with the speed of this 8th grade football team. All year long, this is the kind of football they've been playing. And they certainly haven't deviated from that, as they have found something that works and sticks to it. So Edmonds under center as they go for 2. Hand off to Coates up the middle, and he'll walk in easily. As the 2-point conversion is good, and with 2:40 left in the first quarter of play, it is Anahuac over Woodville, 16-0. We'll be right back after this. You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Welcome back. Trent Hart here for Anahuac Sports Live, where the Anahuac Panthers 8th grade football team leads Woodville 16-0. Ponce tees it up on the 40, as he's looking to get a better kickoff than he did the last time he was out. So much better kick this time, and as it goes to around the 22-yard line, fielded by number 15 and brought down immediately. And that was Williams on the return and brought down immediately by number 24, Thomas DeLau of the Panther kickoff team. So they'll mark him down at the 28-yard line. And that's where Woodville will set up to start their second possession of the football game. So pistol formation, 4 wide receivers set, and the handoff is quickly met by the Panther defense. DeLau in then on the play. And also Carlos Gutierrez was back there in the mix.
26-yard line. Second down, 13.
That'll be a loss of 3 and bring up second down and 13 for the Eagles. So Coleman, same formation. Snap is back. He's going to keep it himself. Look for room to the far side. Coach changed him down, and Witherspoon with a great tackle there at the far sideline to bring him down for a small gain. Great play there by Witherspoon. Wrapping up and bringing Coleman down.
It'll be third down and 8.
So 3rd and 8 for the Eagles. So 3 receivers to the near side this time. Coleman takes the snap, fakes the pass. He will get rid of it, and that's to number 3, Bolden. And he's brought down quickly by Camden, Hollywood, Wilson, Delau, and a number of other Anahuac Panther defensemen.
It'll be fourth down, 14.
So huge loss on the play. 4th down and 14 for the Eagles. And if they don't elect to punt here, as they did on the last possession, and they will do so. Can't see what the number is for the punt, but the punt is away. It's not a great punt as it falls around midfield, 45-yard line, as Delau, or that number 84 actually for the Panthers, who's going to return. Taylon Cunningham falls on it.
At his own 40, at the Eagles' 44-yard line. That's where your Panthers
So great field position again for the Panthers as they'll start it on the Eagle 44. Want to thank Avion TV for subscribing to the channel. So 1st and 10 off of the punt from the Eagles. Wilson and Delau in the backfield. We got a whistle on the field. They're going to get a timeout for Anahuac. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back right here on Anahuac Sports Live.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
Welcome back to Kyle White Stadium here in Anahuac, Texas, where the Anahuac Panthers just took a timeout. We've got about 32 seconds remaining here in the first quarter, as Anahuac has got very good field position to start off their 3rd possession of the football game. As the defense has been able to hold up well, and this high-powered, speedy offense is looking to score here once again. So shotgun formation here as Edmonds is in the backfield. Can't see who's next to him. Looks like Delau. Witherspoon here to the near side, back to Coates. Coates lets it fly for a long pass. And not sure what happened there. That is a flag. I was looking for it. And that was intended for Taylon Cunningham. So the pitch to Quandre Coates, and Coates reared back and threw it real hard to the far side of the football field. And with that flag, that'll put them with an automatic first down on the pass interference against Woodville.
29-yard line, automatic first down.
So Edmonds under center. Delau, the lone back, pitches it to him. He's got blockers up front, but he's shakes one tackle, shakes another tackle, breaks free inside the 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown Panthers. As we take a look at the instant replay, you'll see Delau shake off a couple of tackles up front and break loose to the far side of the football field, turn on the speed and get to the corner and easily walk in for the Panthers 6. So 2-point conversion attempt coming. Fake handoff up the middle. They'll pass to the corner of the end zone. It's caught by Camden Hollywood Wilson, and the 2-point conversion is good. And that will bring an end to the first quarter of play, where the Anahuac Panthers have busted loose here in the first quarter, and it is 24-0 over the Woodville Eagles. We'll be back right after this. Don't go anywhere. This is Anahuac Sports Live.
Hello, my name is Mark Poggles, and I'm the pastor at Community Christian Fellowship Church in Oak Island, Texas. I would like to personally invite you to join us for Bible study during the week and our church services on Sunday morning. We have a nursery for the little ones, and our church family will greet you with a smile on their face and a loving heart. Come and celebrate with us as we study God's Word and give Him all the praise and thanks He deserves. Hope to see you there. Take care and God bless. Go Panthers!
So after the first quarter of play, the 8th grade Anahuac Panthers lead it over the Woodville Eagles 24-0. Want to thank Wilcox Drug Store for sponsoring the first quarter of play. 1208 Miller Street in Anahuac, Texas, 409-267-6141. As the kick is away, fielded around the 25 by number 15 of the Eagles, and he's got room to run and even more room to run as he crosses midfield and finally brought down around the 41-yard line of the Anahuac Panthers. That's Zayon Williams on the return for the Woodville Eagles. Great return play there by Williams.
The kicker to one, Ponce, making the stop.
Looks like Isaac Ponce, the kicker for the Panthers, was able to come up with a tackle there to finally bring him down at the 41-yard line. Quick shout out to everybody interacting in the chat. Appreciate you. Shotgun formation, hard count. Looked like Anahuac jumped there, but no flag yet. Timeout's going to be called by Woodville. We're going to take it with them. We'll be back right after this. Woodville timeout. They had to think about it for a second. Shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle. Not doing anything, as that's going to be a loss on the play. And a handoff to number 15, Zayon Williams. Same one that had a great return on the last kickoff just a moment ago. So they're going to say a loss of 1. As Coleman comes back up. 3 receivers to the near side this time. Going to keep it himself, looking for the edge on the outside. Ooh, hit very, very hard by DeLau on the far sideline and knocking him out of bounds. I'm going to take another look at that play, ladies and gentlemen. And a huge hit there on the far sideline by DeLau. So Coleman keeps it himself, finds the edge, turns it up, and hit hard by DeLau. What a great hit to knock him out of bounds. Back here, handoff up to center. Sorry I didn't come back in time, but he's met pretty quickly. They're going to give him forward progress, looks like to the maybe the 36-yard line.
15 Williams on the carry. 24 DeLau making a stop. Ball at the 30.
DeLau on the stop again.
4th down.
So it's 4th down and about 5 to go for the Eagles. Back to pass is Coleman. Looking for a man, and that's high and incomplete. Going to be a turnover on downs.
Ball turns over on downs. Anahuac will have it at their own.
As Anahuac keeps the ball rolling here in the first half. About 5 minutes left to go. So Edmond comes up under center. Coates and DeLau on the backfield. Pitch to Coates. Coates looking for the far side. Finds it and is able to gain what looks like about 7 on the play. Make it a gain of 8. It's going to be 2nd down and 2. So pitch to DeLau. DeLau's got a couple of blockers, gets the first down across midfield, brought down by number 44. That was Wesley Walsh on the takedown. So they cross midfield into Eagle territory once again, as this Panther offense does not look to slow down. Coates and DeLau in the backfield again. Pitch to Coates. Coates runs into his own man, tries to stiff arm another, and it's another good gain by Quandre Coates.
Makes his way down to the 39-yard line.
So it looks like another gain of about 8. And bring up 2nd and 2. So handoff to the Witherspoon, as he's able to get the first down and move the chains for the Panthers. Clock continues to run. We're now at 4 minutes left in the first half. Y'all don't forget to yell at me when I don't change the quarter on the scoreboard. It's hard to find good announcers and good scoreboard keepers these days. So Edmonds under center, sending a man in motion, fakes the handoff to Delau. He's going to let it fly. Got a man on the step, and that is number 84 for the Panthers for a great pass and catch from Edmonds to Cunningham.
Pass is complete to number 84, Cunningham. It'll be first and goal to go for your Panthers from the 6.
So first and goal now for the Panthers as they're looking to put even more points and create even more breathing room before they go in to halftime. So shotgun formation this time. Witherspoon in motion. He'll fake it to him. There's flags on the play. It's going to be false start against the Panthers. Back them up 5 yards.
5-yard penalty remains. First down. 11 yards to go to the goal.
So after the false start penalty, the ball is going to be placed at the 11-yard line. So Edmonds under center, Delau and Wilson in the backfield. Hand off to Wilson. Wilson's got a couple of blockers, but he able to get away from the blockers up front for the Eagles.
Number 5, Wilson on the carry.
Is number 44, Wesley Walsh on the stop. So not able to gain much was Wilson on that particular play. That's a good defensive stop there by Walsh. So Edmond comes in with a play. He comes to settle under center. Delau and Wilson in the backfield. Edmonds back to passes, look for the corner, and didn't quite look like he knew where his receiver was there. Intended for number 84, Cunningham. So that'll bring up third down and goal with the ball about the 9-yard line of the Eagles. So split backs, one receiver to the far side. Pitch to Wilson. Wilson looking for room to run. Got past a few blockers and into the end zone. Touchdown, Camden Hollywood Wilson. Flag offsides against Woodville. That's going to be declined. Result of the play results in a Panther touchdown. Looks like they're going to attempt a field goal. First time I've seen this out of the 8th grade team this year. Ponce set the kick for the field goal. Wilson with the holding duties. Up, high pass, or high snap, as it falls into Ponce's hands, and he's going to fight and try to get a little bit out of it, but he doesn't, as the play is going to be called dead. So the high snap in and out of Wilson's hand, unable to place the football down on the tee to get the kick away. But nonetheless, the damage is done here in the first half, where the Anahuac Panthers lead it 30-0 over Woodville. We'll be back right after this on Anahuac Sports Live.
Whatever it is you wrangle, whatever seeds you sow, no matter what you nurture or what you choose to grow, at Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, we're proud to protect all Texans.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:26 left here in the first half, where the Anahuac Panther 8th grade football team has blown it open here. Ponce kicks it away. Much better kick this time to the 25, fielded by number 5 of Woodville, as he's got room to run down here down the near side. Sheds off a bunch of would-be tacklers, and that's actually number 3 for Woodville, Savon Bolden. Good return there by Bolden, as it was fielded around the 25, and he's able to get it close to the 35. They're going to mark it right around the 37-yard line of Anahuac. I'm laughing about the chat. So shotgun formation now. As Coleman takes the snap, rolls to his right a little bit, lets it go. And Wilson had his back turned, but I don't see any contact.
Pass is incomplete.
As the ball falls incomplete, 2nd down and 10. So same formation by the Eagles. Coleman sends a man in motion. We'll hand off to him. That's number 2, Chris Rigsby. And I do believe we saw Rigsby's younger brother in that previous 7th grade football game. As that play right there doesn't get much. Gain of 1. Clock continuing to run. We're under 2 minutes now in the first half. Pistol formation, snap is back. Coleman looking to pass. He's got a man. He's complete. Brought down. And he's got it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Woodville. And that was number 3, Savon Bolden, with the catch and the touchdown for Woodville. We'll take a look at that one here again here in just a second, as we got a timeout called by Woodville. So let's take a look at that play, as it kind of stuck me a little bit. I thought he was going to be brought down, but then he wasn't. And it doesn't show the whole play, as I didn't click the replay button quick enough. But an excellent run there, and by Bolden to finally get Woodville on the scoreboard. Don't forget about our giveaway, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be giving away 2 School Spirit t-shirts and 2 AP Spirit cowbells, sponsored by Anahuac Sports Live, and we've got you covered. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button, and you will be entered to win one of those great prizes. If you think that you don't have a YouTube account and you can't subscribe, if you have a Gmail account, then you have a YouTube account. All you have to do is log into YouTube with your Gmail account, and then hit that subscribe button. You'll be able to interact with us in the chat and be entered to win one of the 2 shirts or cowbells. And it doesn't matter where you're watching from, we can make that shirt, that front of that shirt, with your school's logo on it. So don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Also, though, those that donate to the channel, either through Venmo or PayPal's donate button, donut button. The donate button on PayPal. You will also be entered to win one of the shirts or one of the cowbells. And then while I was rambling on about donuts, the Woodville Eagle 2-point conversion was no good. And the score remains 30-6 here at Kyle White Stadium. So like I said, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button to enter to win one of our giveaways. And don't forget about our other social media page, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'd like to thank Savage10_2 for just subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. I saw our subscribe ticker go up to 369 now. We're looking for that magic 1,000 number. It's going to take a while, but we'll eventually get there. That's the magic number for YouTube to be able to stream from when you're mobile. So Woodville set to kick it off. Little onside kick, and it's fielded quickly. That was number 84. Talon Cunningham once again said Cunningham's name a lot tonight, as he was able to fall on it on the would-be onside kick attempt. Anahuac offense has had good field position on all of their possessions tonight, including this one where it's at their own 49-yard line, as it looks like Quandre Coates is going to come in as quarterback once again. So since Coates is set up in the gun, looked for him to keep it himself here, but he did let one go earlier on a pitch back and a throw downfield as he sends Witherspoon in motion, reverse play, pitch back to Coates as he's going to let it fly and go far to Cunningham. That's going to be, almost intercepted. But a good play by Cunningham to break that play up and prevent the interception. So with Witherspoon in motion from the far side, they had give it to him. They try a reverse and then pitch it back to Coates for a little bit of trickery, and the pass downfield that fell incomplete. So second down and 10 at the Panther 49-yard line. Wilson and Delau in the backfield. Edwards under center, pitches it to Wilson. Wilson reverses his field, cuts it up middle, sheds quite a few would-be tacklers, and runs over another one, and is brought down around the 41-yard line of Woodville. So handoff to Wilson. Not as much room to run on that play.
28-yard line.
He crosses the 30 to the 28.
Second down, 4.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4 for the Panthers. So Delau and Wilson in the backfield once again. He'll pitch it to Delau. Delau's got good blocking up front. Gets away from one tackle inside the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Panthers.
Number 24, Delau takes it into the end zone for your Panthers.
So as you see, Delau is able to shake off quite a few would-be tacklers there and get it into the end zone once again for this Panther offense. So it looks like the Panthers are going to try for a field goal once again. Didn't go so well the last time out as the snap was not very good. See if he can't get a much better snap lower. Much better there. Hold on, kick. It's up, and it looks like there was a hand on it by the Eagles. It's going to be no good. But the Panthers are up by 30 with 38 seconds left here in the first half. We'll be back here shortly on Anahuac Sports Live. Looking for just the right bank? For a real community bank, locally owned and operated since 1976, come to Anahuac National Bank. Offering services from your first checking account to mobile and online banking to business and home loans. This is Texas banking at its best. Find us online at anbank.net. Anahuac National Bank, Chambers County's only locally owned and independently operated bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. So 38 seconds remain here in the first half of this eighth grade football game. Deciding game for the district championship between the two teams, as Anahuac was coming in undefeated and Woodville only had one loss on the year. So high kick, fielded around the 32. And that's number 3 for Woodville, pushed out of bounds, close to midfield. Savon Bolden for the return once again for the Eagles.
Is off at the 46. First and 10.
So he's pushed out at the 46-yard line of Woodville, and that's where they'll start to try and put a little bit more points on the board with 34 seconds left in the first half. So Coleman in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Snap is back. He's looking to pass. Rolls out to his right, steps up, lets it go. He's got a man out there, but that is going to be a flag on the Anahuac defense, as it looked like there was a little contact there by Witherspoon with the intended receiver. So going to be an automatic first down on the pass interference call.
Pass interference against the Panthers. 15 yards from the 46-yard line.
So 15 yards.
Put the ball inside Anahuac territory.
Second time the Eagles have been in Anahuac territory tonight.
Ball 39-yard line.
They're going to spot the ball at the 39. First and 10, Woodville. So same formation for Woodville, trips to the near side this time. Coleman looking to pass, steps up, lets it go, and it's almost intercepted.
Pass incomplete. Second and 10.
Now bring up second down.
And the official timeout on the field.
Great weather here in Anahuac here tonight. Great fall weather, a little slight breeze out of the south. Very comfortable conditions for football here in Texas as we prepare for high school playoff football next week. And don't forget about tomorrow, folks. We'll be live here in Anahuac tomorrow, where the Woodville varsity team will come and visit. And that will be a game determining second place in the district. And if last week's game in Kirbyville was any indication, it should be an exciting game tomorrow night, as Woodville's got a lot of talent, and so do the Anahuac Panthers. So second down and 10, snap back to Coleman. He'll step up in the pocket, let it go, hit as he threw, and jump ball, and it's going to be incomplete, as Talon Cunningham was there again to break it up.
We have come out
Timeout on the field called by Woodville.
That is Woodville's third and final timeout in the first
That's
half.
their third and final timeout with 17 seconds remaining here in the first half. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm Trent Hart, and this is Anahuac Sports Live. Want to escape to a relaxing destination on the Texas Gulf Coast? Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has just what you need. Nestled next to historic Fort Anahuac Park and less than an hour east of Houston, Trinity Bay RV and Lodging has everything for your next vacation, weekend getaway, or extended stay, offering daily, weekly, and monthly rates on 54 full hookup RV sites and 11 fully furnished cabins. Visit online today at TrinityBayRVLodging.com or give them a call, 409-267-6774. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here as the Anahuac Panthers lead it with 17 seconds left in the first half, 36-6 over Woodville. As Woodville's got third down and 10 coming for them. They want to put on some points before they go into the locker room. So same formation again for Woodville. Snap is back. Coleman looking to pass. He steps up. He's hit as he's thrown, and it's going to fall incomplete and bring up fourth down for the Eagles. And they will go for it here. 14 seconds remain. Pass over here to the near side at number 13. It is complete. And he hits him. That's going to be the end of the half, I believe. As it's complete to Nick Horn.
No gain on the play. Ball turns over
No
on
gain.
downs.
The ball's going to turn over on downs, which will stop the clock.
Anahuac will have it first and 10
7
from
seconds
39.
left. As I'm sure they will. I don't know if they'll run a play or take a knee just to take it into halftime. So Coates will check into the ball game. Edmonds is getting the play call from the sideline. Be the last play of the first half. So Edmonds under center, Coates and Wilson in the backfield. Takes the snap, pitch to Coates. Coates has got Wilson up front, looking for the block. Coates gets away from one tackle. Not able to shed the next couple, as that'll be the end of the first half, where the Anahuac Panther 8th grade football team is leading it here at halftime, 36-6 over Woodville. I want to thank Prime Agricultural Services for sponsoring the second half, or the second quarter of play, and we'll be bringing you the Anahuac National Bank halftime show with a little performance from the AMS cheerleading squad. And we'll stay with that and not go anywhere.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brittany Saunier, and I'm the proud sponsor of your Anahuac Middle School cheerleaders. Before I introduce them, I would like to give a shout out to my 6th, 8th grade girls. This is your last halftime performance as middle school cheerleaders. I hope you have enjoyed your final year before moving on to high school as much as I have. To all my girls, thank you for taking me in as your sponsor so effortlessly this year. I hope to have my 7th graders back next year. I love you all just like my own, and I'm so very proud of you. So now for introductions. My 8th graders, Jada Granger, Hannah Anderson, Laura Wagner, Keely Butler, Kayla Cooper, Isabella Magana. And now for my 7th graders, Sarah Diaz, Avery Knuckles, Kendall Hutchins, Kyla Hart, Jocelyn Muniz, tonight the girls will be performing Get Fired Up.
So welcome back here to Anahuac Sports Live in Kyle White Stadium here in Anahuac, Texas, where the 8th grade Anahuac Panthers lead it over Woodville 36-6. As both teams have made it back on the field, and since Woodville deferred to the second half, they will receive here. As Ponce tees it up on the 40. So Ponce gets his kick team set. Kick is away off the side of his foot, and it will roll close to the sideline. Not quite out of bounds, but failed just before it hits the 20. And Delau will bring the man down and pitches it in right into the hands of Witherspoon. The ball there still, and doesn't matter, the play was dead. And we'll take another look at that one, ladies and gentlemen. So as it was fielded, and he knew he was going to be brought down, trying to pitch it to one of his guys forward, it wouldn't have counted anyway. It would have been a flag, but it fell right into the hands of Witherspoon, and that's where the Panthers will take over deep inside of Eagle territory. So district championship here on the line, and Anahuac is firmly in control, especially with that turnover on the kickoff. Coates in at quarterback. He'll keep it himself, looking for the edge here on the near side. He'll have it and easily walk in for the Panther touchdown.
Number 7, Coates takes ball into the end zone for the Panthers.
Oh, we've got holding on the Panthers. That will take the 6 away. So they'll back him up 5 yards.
Point of infraction penalty, puts the ball at the 16-yard line. Remains first down, 14 to go.
So at the point of infraction, it's actually going to be 1st and 14. Excuse me. So Coates still in at quarterback. Shotgun formation, he'll fake it to Witherspoon. Got some blockers in front of him. He stiffs arms one man. Hit hard at the 1 and out of bounds, and that's where they'll mark him out. They're going to mark it touchdown.
Number 7 plays on the carry.
We'll take a look at that. A huge hit there at the goal line, but it looks like he broke the plane, and he's in there for the touchdown. As you see, his Coates keeps it himself, hits for the far sideline, stiff arms one man to avoid a tackle, and hit hard, dives and hits the pylon. That is a Panther touchdown. So good awareness for Coates to hit that pylon. So another field goal attempt. Ponce puts it up, and this time it is, oh, I thought it went in, but it was wide left and no good.
The extra point kick is no good.
From this angle, it looked like it was in, but the referee waved it off to the left, and it is no good. But 6 points on the board for Anahuac. That'll make it 42-6 with 6:24 remaining in the third quarter. And we'll be back right after this. So after the Panther touchdown, after the miscue on the kickoff previous, they'll kick it off again, and the ball will fall right around the same place it did the last time. Fielded by number 3, Bolden, as he's able to get it past the 40 and out of bounds around
Number 3, Bolden takes the kickoff at his
we'll mark it
23-yard line.
actually at around the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
So first and 10 for the Eagles as they are desperately trying to get something going here on offense. Coleman back in the gun once again, 4 wide receivers. Snap is back. He's rolling to his right. Keeps it himself, and he's got plenty of room to run as he gets across midfield and brought down by Witherspoon around the 49-yard line.
Number 3, Bolden gets into Anahuac territory. Ball down by 28, Witherspoon. First and 10.
So one of the better runs by the Eagle offense tonight, as Coleman kept it himself and had plenty of room to run down here in the near side. 3 receivers to the near side this time. Pistol formation. Snap is back. This time Bolden will keep it himself to the left side as he's brought down, and there's a flag on the play. We'll see what it says, and that's going to be against Woodville. I believe it was a holding call.
Penalty flag against the Eagles. Pushes the ball back to the 42-yard line. Remains first down. 20 to go.
Not sure what the call was on that play. Yeah, I think it was a block in the back. But anyway, next play, and that's not a very good pass from Coleman,
Pass incomplete.
as it'll fall
Seconds,
incomplete.
20.
So snap back to Coleman. He'll hand it up the middle this time. Plenty of room to run, and you could have drove a truck through it. He turns on the speed inside the 20-10. Touchdown, Eagles. The best play for the Eagles tonight results in 6.
Into the end zone for the Eagles.
We'll take another look at that one. Great play as a whole, opened up hugely on the inside, got away from one man, and nobody was going to catch him after that as he turned on the jets and took it all the way to the house for the Eagles. That was number 15, Zayon Williams, on the carry for Woodville. So they'll go for 2 now, as he passes to the corner of the end zone. It is caught. Oh no, it's in and out of his hands as he was coming down. Incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is no good.
Conversion attempt is no good.
Want to remind everybody once again about our giveaway. 2 School Spirit shirts and 2 AP Spirit cowbells are going to be given away. And you get started tonight, and we'll end at the end of the varsity game tomorrow. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And if you don't think you have a YouTube account, if you have a Gmail account, that is Google Mail, then you can log into YouTube and hit that subscribe button. You'll be able to interact in the chat and be entered to win one of those great prizes that we're giving away this week. This is probably the last week we'll do the giveaway. Might do something a little different as basketball gets started. And we will be covering all of the high school basketball action, some of the middle school basketball as well. And we'll get started with that here in a couple weeks. Got a scrimmage, I think, tomorrow with the Lady Panther basketball getting started. And a few away games on the boys' schedule from what I was looking at today. But as soon as we get some home games coming up, then Anahuac Sports Live will be there. As Woodville kicks it off. And it's fielded around the 22-yard line by Wilson. Wilson has a good return, crosses the 40, falls forward to about the 42.
Number 5, Wilson takes the kickoff at his 22-yard line. Advances to the 42. It is your Panthers ball, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Now I've lost track of the possessions, but 1 minute ticks now left in the 3rd quarter. As the Panthers are definitely running away with it and running away with the district title in District 10 3A. So it looks like Witherspoon in at quarterback this time. Takes the snap, pitches it to DeLau. DeLau's got room to run with a blocker out in front of him, crosses midfield, and wrestled down right at the 50-yard line.
Gets to the midfield mark. 2nd down, 2.
So with a lead this big, Anahuac's able to experiment with things and get people into the game that don't normally play the positions they normally do, which is good to see at this point. It looks like a timeout's going to be called on the field. Oh, no, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, excuse me, where the Anahuac Panthers 8th grade football team leads it over Woodville for the district title in 10-3A, 42-12. We'll be back right after this.
You've heard about shopping local. How about banking local? Since 1976, Anahuac National Bank is the only locally owned and operated bank in Chambers County. We know you see Anahuac National Bank folks out in the community supporting our schools, veterans, and nonprofits. Why not bank where you live? These experienced banking professionals understand local businesses and the housing market. Visit online today at anbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 4th quarter of play here for this 8th grade District 10 3A contest between the Anahuac Panthers and the Woodville Eagles. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to be giving away 2 t-shirts and 2 cowbells over the next two games. You can enter by hitting that subscribe button. And you can also be entered, if you're already subscribed, you can go and to our donation link, which is in the description of the YouTube video. And it doesn't have to be much, it could be 50 cents, 25 cents, make it. It doesn't matter. If you want to donate to the channel, you can be entered to win one of the t-shirts or the cowbells. So it looks like 2nd down and 10 as the ball is marked at the 50-yard line. As the Panthers come up to the line. So Witherspoon in at quarterback, settles under center, Coates in the backfield. Up, mishandle at the snap, and the ball is on the ground.
Loss on the play, down by contact.
So he was down by contact, going to be a loss of about 2. A loss of 1, 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers. as Witherspoon's still in. Sends Riley Hughes to the far side as a wide receiver. We got 4 total. Snap back. Witherspoon looking to pass, going to tuck it himself. Crosses the 40, 45, 30, 20, 15, 10, and inside the 10 slides to about the 5. Great run by Clay Witherspoon. We'll take another look at that play, as Clay Witherspoon showed his speed as he broke to the near side, had a good block there. Turn on the Jets, and they finally caught him just inside the 10-yard line. So it looks like Edmonds is checked back into the game. As Edmonds settles under center. Delau in the backfield. Pitch to number 19, Willis.
Number 19, Willis takes the ball into the end zone.
And that'll be enough for the touchdown. So Brett Willis with the carry that time and in for the Panther touchdown. Panthers definitely spreading the ball around to different personnel tonight as they extend their lead over Woodville. Handoff to Willis again. He'll get it in for the two-point conversion. And that'll make it even more unreachable as 4:58 remains here in the fourth quarter, with the Anahuac Panthers over Woodville 50-12. So number 19 is actually Harley Frazier that took it into the end zone for the Panthers the last possession, as they set to kick it off, and Ponce off of his foot will fall around the 35 and dead in its tracks. I don't know if it was touched or not, and the refs say it was, and that is going to be a turnover on the kickoff again. As we got a player on the field. We're going to take a quick break, folks, but we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the rest of the fourth quarter with 3.5 minutes left.
Looking for just the right bank? For a real community bank, locally owned and operated since 1976, come to Anahuac National Bank. Offering services from your first checking account to mobile and online banking to business and home loans. This is Texas banking at its best. Find us online at anbank.net. Anahuac National Bank, Chambers County's only locally owned and independently operated bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So after the official timeout there, glad to see Quandre Coates get up and move to the sideline Hope that he's okay. So Edmonds in at quarterback. DeLau, and that's a pitch. Didn't mark the name.
Number 19, Frazier on the carry.
Frazier, excuse me.
Gain of 1 on
So
the
it's
way,
carried by
second
Frazier,
down,
gain
9.
of 1. Second down and 9 coming for the Panthers. Clock continues to run as we approach 2 minutes left in the ball game. Second and 9. Handoff to Frazier once again up the middle. He's met quickly by a host of Woodville defenders. As the play is going to be marked dead and bring up third down and 9. So as the clock continues to run here, they're going to let it continue to run. And
no gain on the play. Third down, 9.
No gain on that play, but what an impressive showing from this 8th grade football team over this season, going undefeated and winning in convincing fashion over what was going to be their only competition this year against Woodville, and they did not give Woodville an inch tonight. Well, I mean, they gave them an inch with 12 points, but nonetheless, able to put 50 offensive points on the board is very impressive for an 8th grade football team. As the handoff up the middle to Frazier once again will keep the clock running and bring up fourth down.
Fourth down
and
7.
With 30 seconds left, the Anahuac Panthers have secured the district championship for 8th grade in 10-3A. So congratulations to them and every member of that coaching team and that coaching staff has done a wonderful job with this team this year. As they come to midfield to tell each other congrats and on a great year by both teams, as Woodville finishes the season with only 2 losses. But the Anahuac 8th grade Panthers undefeated on the season and district champions. And if we can turn our attention toward the right side of the field around the 25, Coach Greg Neese has something special for these young men.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give your attention to the field as Coach Neese will be addressing your 8th grade squad.
And what a great moment for this Anahuac 8th grade football team, as head coach and athletic director Coach Greg Neese has the district championship trophy for these young men who have done an excellent job this year. And I know that he is as excited as all the fans here are tonight, and me personally up here in the booth with the voice of the Panthers, Robert Jackson, as the Anahuac Panthers' future looks very bright, not only in this 8th grade football team, but the JV did excellent as well this year. And the 7th grade team also didn't do too shabby, losing, I think, only 1 district game, actually make that 2 district games, and was on a great roll before they came up short here tonight. but nonetheless, a lot of talent on that 7th grade team, and even more talent as the district championship trophy is presented to the 8th grade football Panthers. And congratulations to them and the coaching staff once again on a great, great season. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that tomorrow night we'll be back right here at Kyle White Field in Anahuac for the varsity football game, where the Woodville Eagles will be coming to invade Anahuac and try to derail the Panthers' winning streak as of late. And both teams are vying for second place in District 10 3A. A lot of talent on that Woodville varsity team, as we are still looking as the 8th grade football team is taking their pictures and basking in their district championship glory. Gotcha. So the 19 was actually Willis, and I thought that was him when I was looking at the screen. I don't know what was happening there with a little bit of confusion. But again, congratulations to the 8th grade football team and the coaching staff, as they had a wonderful year. For Terry Fortenberry up above me doing all the camera work tonight, and we'll be back here tomorrow. Alex Outram, who will also be back with us tomorrow. I'm Trent Hart. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us and watching. We'll see you tomorrow night.